Another Ants on a Rock video. Welcome to the Ant Corner.
Hey there, ant fans. Little bit of an update on a couple of my Lasius N colonies today. First, we have the rebels. Now, I've been trying to get them to move test tube. They've been in this old, dry, kind of dirty test tube since I got them, but they refuse to move. As you can see, there's quite a nice pile of brood, more than enough workers to make the move, and the queen's quite healthy still. So I've started a while back, slowly bringing the foil and red cover backwards. This is just to expose them slowly to the light, hoping to make them move into the new test tube, which is set up here. I changed the position because their test tube was originally there, so hopefully they will start to move in there fairly soon. But as you can see from a couple of weeks later, with the test tube more exposed, almost completely exposed in the colony now, there is no movement. They are not bothered at all. They've continued to lay eggs and care for the brood, and as we know with Lasius N, they are really stubborn to move, and they've just not been bothered at all. So the next thing I'm going to try is attaching a nest where the T-junction is currently, so that they go through the nest into the outworld, and hopefully they'll get encouraged to move as they'll be going through it regardless. So we'll see how that goes.
So moving on to our other colony, the imposters. There's a couple of them out at the moment on the surface, and maybe a couple in the outworld. Just getting the last bits of the cotton candy. We'll feed them in a minute and you'll be able to see how many of them come out to feed. So, on with the tour. We have this main sort of entranceway into the nest, which splits off into a few different chambers. As you can see, there's quite a few ants within. Moving down. Sorry for any reflections. This chamber's absolutely packed with ants. Moving down, got a nice large chambers at the bottom. This one down here is full of pupa, so they'll be soon to hatch. That is actually one of the drier sides. I actually water the other side of the nest, mainly this side, so the drier side is where they're storing the pupa. And as you can see, that main tunnel goes all the way down to there. Now in here, not 100% sure if she's there, but this is normally where we'll find the queen. So if I just move my light, you might be able to see Queenie. That might be her just there in the center. It's quite hard to tell. There's a lot of ants in there. And then, as you can see, there's a lot of ants in this colony. Moving some eggs and pupa there. Now this is first year colony as well, so it's really surprising how many there are. There's a couple of hundred easily, and they've done so well. Now, like I said before in other videos, this colony is looked after by my daughter and myself, and with that I didn't feed them as often as I would feed my colonies. She told me she wanted to leave them longer between, so they were only fed protein once a week and carbohydrates 4 days later once a week. So that seems to have boosted them somehow. Having less food has boosted production. My other colonies are doing well, but nowhere near this state. As you can see, it is absolutely packed inside. They've expanded massively to make up more space, and there's loads of ants. So I'm gonna put a waxworm into the outworld in a second, and we'll let you see how many of them come out to feed. So from me, as always, See you again, ant fans.